You know me, Propel Slushy NFT. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the fifth video of the fifth day on my road to doing a video every day for the whole month. You guys have been killing it with the support lately, and I just can't wait to bring you guys more content. In today's video, I'm going to break down the fundamentals of NFT buying and selling, what a whitelist means, what pre-reveal means, what reveal means, when to buy and when to sell. Real quick before we get into the video, I just want to state that none of this advice that I'm giving anybody is financial advice. This is just information that I've learned in the NFT space myself as I've been in it for a while. So if you guys do find this video helpful, definitely let me know. I love making this type of content for you. Now let's get into the video. So getting started, whenever you hear about whitelisting a project or a mint, this basically means being able to buy the project before it goes to public market. So a public market or a public marketplace that is very popular, actually the most popular website would be OpenSea. Let's head over to OpenSea and check it out. So this is OpenSea. This is the #1 NFT trading platform, and this is where a lot of projects will go once they become minted and go to the actual market. So you might be wondering, okay, so how do I buy a project before it goes to a public sale and comes to this website? That's a great question. So you can either do that by whitelisting, minting a project, or minting during a public sale. So let's head over to a Discord and kind of check out what whitelist means. So this is a project that is going to be whitelist minting this Saturday, and it is called Little Daughter Apes Club. As we can see up here, the supply is 5,000. There is the mint on the 8th of January. The whitelist price is 0.06, and then the public price is going to be 0.07. So basically what happens is, to get whitelisted, you go into a community. They might have like an invite thing that you have to do where you have to invite a certain amount of people. You either have to get to like a certain level in the chat. You might have to, a lot of Discords want you to add value to the community and help people out. There's a bunch of different ways of getting on the whitelist, doing art for a community, basically interacting with everybody. So if you do get a whitelist in a community, what happens is you get put on the whitelist, and then you get a new role in the Discord. And then what would happen is they would take you to another channel in the Discord. You would verify yourself. And then when you verify yourself, what would happen is you connect your MetaMask to the actual Discord. And then when you go to mint, it would allow you to mint because it recognizes that you're on the whitelist because you went to the verification page and you verified your MetaMask wallet with the actual NFT project. So what you want to do is, say you do get whitelisted for a project. You always want to go to that project's Discord, and you want to make sure that you go to the official links page and then go to the website. So this Saturday, what's going to happen is there's going to be a mint. You can click on mint. Down here, there will be a button on Saturday where it says you can mint. So when you click on mint, you're able to actually purchase one of these NFTs for that 0.06 whitelist price. Now, there's going to be a whitelist, which is a sale before the public sale. And then there is going to be a public sale, which will be Sunday, and that will actually also be another mint that you can do from the website. So there's always a whitelist, unless the project is super hype. There's a whitelist, and then there's a public sale mint. So the whitelist is a mint. The public sale is also a mint. But if the project is super hype, it normally is only a whitelist mint. So basically what happens is, for this project, Saturday will be the whitelist mint, Sunday will be the public sale mint, and then what will happen there is, after you mint it, it goes to your MetaMask and then it shows up on OpenSea. So normally what happens is, a project that's super hype, you want to try to get on the whitelist because you're guaranteed to get one of the actual NFTs from the project. During a public sale, there's a lot of bots, or I should say the public mint, there's a lot of bots. There's also a lot of people trying to mint that project, especially if it's super hype. And if a lot of people are trying to do it, you most likely won't get a chance to buy one because they sell out so fast. A good thing to note that I didn't know when I first started buying NFTs, if you go to try to buy an NFT during the public sale mint and you set up a transaction and your transaction fails, whatever that gas is, you're going to lose that gas. So say, for example, there was a lot of people, including myself, during the Adidas mint. I tried to mint. I tried 2 different transactions. Since there was a lot of people trying to transact at the same time, the gas price was really high. I ended up losing $500 in gas just because I wasn't able to mint because other people were able to mint before me. I will do a whole nother video explaining gas, but it's a good thing to note that if a project is normally super hype, don't try to go after it during the public sale unless you really know what you're doing with gas. So let's look at Dino Babies. So right here, Dino Babies. So what happened is whenever these minted, they came to OpenSea and then they were available. Now what happens whenever a project comes to OpenSea, there is a pre-reveal stage and then there is a reveal stage. Whenever you mint a project, you don't know what you're going to get. So you could get any variety of attributes, any variety of traits, and certain traits and certain attributes will make yours rarer than others, which will also make yours more valuable. The way to see what traits you have is you can only do that after the reveal. You click on it, you go down to properties, and then you can see what the traits are, what the attributes are, and you can see how rare it is. So before you can find out how rare it is, you're going to be on the pre-reveal stage. So during the pre-reveal stage, once these are all minted, all of these would be the same. They would all look the same. For this project, each one of these looked like an egg until they hatched. So what happens is whenever they get minted, so these minted, I believe for 0.05, it could have been a little bit more or a little bit less. I can't remember exactly. But what happened is they minted pretty cheap. Let's just say 0.05, for example. If we go to the activity, we can see as soon as they hit the market, they went from being minted from 0.05 to 0.13 was the price of the floor. This was on the 17th. The next day on the 18th, we can see that it went up to 0.2. The next day, we can see it went to 0.16. And then the day before reveal, we can see it went to 0.14. And then what happened was during the reveal, it just basically sank the price back down to what the mint price was. So normally if you want to make quick money on a project, the best time to sell is during the pre-reveal phase. This is because during the pre-reveal phase, people love spending money on gambling. They want to see if they get something that's really rare, because if they get something that's really rare, then they most likely will make a pretty good amount of money off of it. But selling during the pre-reveal is probably the best way to ensure yourself that you're going to make profit. If the project is a super hype project, like say for example, like Hate Beast, Collider, Craftworks, Invisible Friends, projects like those, you most likely want to hold on for a while and diamond hand those, because most likely those are going to be worth a lot of value down the road. So for most projects aren't going to be around for a while. Think of the early NFT stage as like the early stages of the internet. How many websites are around from back then? Google, Yahoo, AOL, Amazon. There's only a few. So these NFT projects, 99% of them are just going to be here, and in a year or two they're going to be gone. Only a few projects are going to be around for a really long time in the space. That's why it's good to take money and make profits whenever you can. I recommend if you want to buy into a project, you always wait until the reveal, because during the reveal phase the prices drop. So say for example, the Psychedelics Anonymous project that just dropped recently, the price was at 0.4. Then a lot of people bought into it during the pre-reveal. It went the whole way up and it was worth 1.4 ETH. I believe a few NBA players bought into it, so it increased the hype, and the price during pre-reveal was at that 1.4. As soon as reveal happened, the price went the whole way down to 0.9. So that's why it's always important, if you want to make money, always do it during the pre-reveal. And then if you want to buy into a project, don't FOMO. FOMO is called fear of missing out. Say for example, a project comes out and you're like, oh man, I really want to buy into it. It's the pre-reveal phase. I might get something really rare. Don't ever do that, just because it's going to almost 99% of the time drop in value during the reveal phase once all of the attributes and traits are revealed and all of the different NFTs of the projects are revealed. So whenever you buy into a project, if you whitelist it, if you want to make quick money, sell during the pre-reveal phase. If you want to buy into the project and you can't buy into it during the mint, or you can't buy into it during the public sale mint, what you want to do is just wait during the pre-reveal. As soon as the reveal drops, buy one from the reveal, and then hold on to it if you believe in the project long term. So for the Dino Babies project, we can see that the mint was like 0.05, I believe, and went the whole way up to 0.13. Then it went to 0.2 during the second day of the public mint. Then it went to 0.16, which was another day of pre-reveal. During the pre-reveal, as it was getting closer to the reveal, it started dropping a little bit more. And then on the reveal day, it went the whole way down to 0.05. And as you can see, it's kind of floated in between there. It went the whole way to 0.04. And then it just kind of fluctuated this line, this curve. And then it ended up going to 0.1 a couple of days ago. And then as we can see today, it's a little bit lower at 0.05 again. So this was around what the mint price was. So as you can see, a lot of projects, they're going to go through this phase of really, really high during the pre-reveal. During the reveal, it's going to drop. Unless, you know, a lot of hype comes into it, or if someone sweeps the floor, the price will rise up. Say a project has utility that somehow comes into effect, it might raise the price of the project. It all just depends. Nobody really knows what's going to happen with projects, but most projects are going to follow this same pattern. So just be aware when you try to invest into a project. This is why it's really important to get into a whitelist. You're guaranteed to get the project for a cheap price. You can always, most of the time, make money during the pre-reveal, or if it's a really hype project, you most likely want to diamond hold. But at the end of the day, you always want to take profits when you can. Say, for example, you sell something for like an ETH, and then a week later, they go to 7 ETH. That's okay. You still made that money. Never look back in the past. Always keep a positive mindset, because there will be more opportunities in the future. That project that you made an ETH from that went up to 7 ETH, well, it could have went down to 0.05 ETH and you could have lost money. So you never know what's going to happen in the market. If you can make money that's going to be life-changing to you, or that's going to help you out in the long run, just think about that. Also, just to note that if you're in this NFT space this early, you are in a really, really good spot. Everything that I taught you guys today was just stuff that I've learned throughout my journey in NFTs. Remember, none of this is financial advice. I'm just telling you what I've learned in my personal experience. I hope that this video was able to help anybody out in the NFT space. Tomorrow's video, I believe that I'm going to maybe either talk about security or talk about gas. I really haven't figured that out yet. But if you guys have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section down below. I appreciate all the support that you guys have been giving me lately. It just makes me want to make more videos and more videos. Don't forget to follow me on my socials. I'll leave my link tree in the description down below. And until next time, it's been your boy Purple Slushy. Peace.